And then there's the moldy venison. But I tell you what, I don't think you're ever more aware of, you know, you want to get closely acquainted with all of the different variations of white there are out there. Fucking get married. Plan a wedding. Still pretty dead from the partying. Did you party too hard, Jamie? I might leave the gut this time just because that wolf is hanging about. But I do want this. Oh, we're a little cold now.
God, yeah. Freezing.
Maybe this one? You need to study hard, party hard, you bet! My wedding 13 years ago, I told my wife just bring me in when there's a choice between 2 or 3 things, or it's final decision time, yeah. Call me in at the 11th hour. Any other time, I'm not gonna be- cause it's- oh my gosh, guys. The freaking options. With wedding dresses. Like, I went in thinking that I wasn't gonna like anything because I had a specific idea for what I wanted for just about everything. But even, like, within those parameters, it was like, huh. So many options. And I'm cursed because, of course, they all looked great on me. And then but then a lot of it is like the designer only made one, you know, or it uses a specific fabric that they can't replicate, they can't order more of, that, you know, they can't alter it in certain ways, but they can in others. There's so much to choose from for a dress that you're going to wear once. But god darn it, you're gonna look freaking good in it. I also wonder how true that really is. I mean, the gal I was working with, she seemed very, like, truthful about all of it. You know, she kept telling me, she's like, I'm not gonna try and talk you into one of the more expensive dresses. She was telling me right off the bat, like, what they were gonna cost. Like, before I even tried them, she's like, I don't want you to fall in love with this one if it's outside of your budget, you know, which I appreciated. Yeah, pay a shit ton for one day. Well, that's gotta be why people, you know, you assume that it's sentimental, but, like, that's probably a lot of the reason why people hold on to their wedding dresses and, like, hand them down to their kids and stuff, because, oh my gosh, it's a lot of money for one occasion. The small wedding, about 4 people. 2 weeks later, did a big party for the entire family. That's nice. See, I keep thinking about maybe doing something like that too, because with the smaller venue deal that we're doing, there's a lot of people that I'm not able to invite because just the you know, more immediate family takes precedent. But I keep thinking about maybe doing something else later on. Though I don't know if I'd want to... I don't know if I would want it to be a big enough occasion that I... It feels like just having 2 weddings for the sake of having 2 weddings, you know? Feels like, oh, I want to have another one so that you all can come and enjoy. When really it just ends up being another reason for me to wear a fancier ball gown than everyone else in the room and look like a princess. And have everybody tell me how pretty I am. Wanted less than 44 but I was overruled. Yeah, we're getting less than 40, I think. I think it's more like... It's gonna end up being like 30... Maybe we got to exactly 40. I don't remember. What up, Cope? And yeah, and then styles change so much. Though, I will say, my mom's dress also is not far off from what I would have wanted to wear. It's a very pretty dress. I definitely wanted more of the, like, poofy, tulle, like, princessy type skirt. But, like, she had... Her dress was very late 80s. Early 90s. Because they got married in 90. And her veil was very 80s, or at least it was very... It's very, complimentary to an 80s hairstyle? Which is the other thing that I'm gonna have to think about, is whether I want... what kind of hairstyle I want to go with it, because I don't think I want my hair down, but I don't know yet. Yeah, yeah, chat can just tell me, and that'll save a ton of money, it's true. There's a wolf out there. Okay. We did not see a moose here, which is what we came for. So, we'll leave all the rest of the locals in the area alone. I remembered well being an old person. Well, there's so much though that the 80s did right. I mean, like, yeah, okay, crunchy bangs, those haven't really come back. But I have always loved the kind of, like, I don't know, and maybe my mom wasn't, like, so 80s, but she just had very, like, curly kind of, voluminous hair down with her little kind of almost white flower crown type of veil, and then her bangs poking out, stuff like that underneath. But I've always liked the poofy curly hair look, no matter whatever decade it is. 130 people. I'm gonna pay around 20K. Oh my gosh. That's a lot though. I mean, you guys probably have a pretty big family though, right? And between being German and being Chinese, I mean, if there's anybody I would want to throw a party with, that's a couple cultures that know how to party. I mean, doesn't China just, like, shut down for New Year's for, like, 3 months? Yeah, guys haven't been young then. There's a lot. Hold on. Hold. I was about to sprint face first into him. Oh, your sister. Oh, so your sister's fiance is Hungarian? Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of melting pot right there. In big families, yeah. Ow, great. Sitting here contemplating pulling out the flare gun, and Astrid's ankles decided for me. know. I mean, every decade has its music that doesn't hold up through the ages, but a lot of the 80s really does. No, no moose. We have not seen a moose in all of Mystery Lake, in fact. Like, we've seen moose marks at the dam, but the moose has never showed up. Okay, let's get these teas made. Yeah, not quite as bad as an ankle, I suppose. Oh, but I should... Well, I should have done it before, but I can sleep for 2 hours because of that. Yeah, he'll show up eventually, but I can't be arsed to sit around waiting for him. And there's our cabin fever risk. Whatever. He is out for the stomps. You're not wrong. I guess this is all the water I got. Well, there's a bear. Did I ever drop that bear head? I must have. Oh, in fact, I think I dropped it. I don't remember where I dropped it. I think I dropped it somewhere. Oh, it's in the dam. I dropped a bunch of stuff at the front of the dam. Alright, well, we'll see you later, Mr. Bear. I got some stems to collect.